New outfit alert. Look, isn't it cute? All right, let me stop being stupid, but seriously, it's kind of sagging, look. Or is it supposed to be like that? I don't really know. Make my butt look good though. Hey. You know what I'm saying? The top is new. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gish Gish. Welcome to any new members and welcome to people who already subscribed and already know who I am. So today I just wanted to show y'all something. Yes, I took out my hair. I missed my hair. I want my natural hair, so it is what it is. So let's get straight into it and I'm gonna explain to you why I'm making this video today. So just hold your horses. First of all, I just want to say ignore the background. As you can see, there's boxes. We're throwing things out. We're renewing the house, whatever. So today I just got back from going to Target, and for a long time now I'm gonna show you a picture here of all the hobbies and the new things I want to try doing. So I'm gonna put it right here. And I just got back from Target and I was like, let me look around, like, you know, let me look around. So I was looking around, I was looking at clothes and I was looking at stuff for your house, just a whole bunch of things. And I was like, you know, I got an idea. For the longest time now, I've been wanting to like fix my area downstairs and basically feng shui it and make it look nice the way I want to. Because I was like, I could do something different in my life, you know, some new hobbies or do something else. And I was like, what can I do for me? You know, for Stephanie, for Gish Gish. What can I do to make me feel woosah, refreshed? So I said, I'm gonna, you know, feng shui my part of the room, yeah. Well, me and my best friend lives with me. Hi, Pepper. Long story. And I was like, I'm going to feng shui that room. I was there and I was just like, let's, hold on, because the light is shining on me. And I was like, let's, you know, feng shui the house too. I was like, we can get fake plants, more pictures and paintings, portraits, you know, like the stuff you put on your wall so you can put your plants on, like the stands and stuff. And I just thought that would be so cool and so interesting to do. And I was always thinking about, yo, when I get my first apartment, like, I don't know where I'm gonna start, like, what am I gonna do? I want this, I want this. And I said, why do I have to wait till my first apartment? Why not do it now? Why wait? You know, I think that's a lot of problem. I think that's a problem I can have and so of other people. It's like, why wait? Oh, I'm waiting for the perfect moment. I'm waiting for the perfect guy, the perfect girl, the perfect. There is no perfect. So we're gonna do it now. So I was like, yeah, like, that's what I'm going to do. And I want to put that on my YouTube channel, but I'm gonna wait till I get some money. And it's gonna take some time because I'm gonna have to like gather some money like once in the blue moon. But we're gonna do that, and we're gonna crochet, we're gonna do all that stuff. So I'm excited for this new adventure and this new path I'm going. Excuse my loud ass mama talk. You know, my mama's African. She from Ghana. Just loud. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And so I've been thinking about my arts and crafts side of myself, and I'm not really too consistent with it. Like, as you can tell, I made videos about crocheting, pottery, you know, there's so many stuff I want to try too. So I wrote down a list and I said I want to try embroidery. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I've been wanting to do that. I want to learn how to tuck rugs or do the tuff needle. I want to try diamond beading. I want to color, like do a coloring book. I want to do kits and stuff. Like some of the stuff you know, I already was interested in, and then some of them I saw some people talk about hobbies, and some people's like, oh, diamond beading, this and that. I like to make bracelets and waist beads. You know, I'm from Ghana, like it's in our culture to make waist beads and stuff. And so and I used to do certain things. I used to be in my arts and crafts so much as a kid, but it's like the older I got, the busier I got. But at the same time, I procrastinate more because it's hard to find a motivation or the things that catches your interest. At least for me, I get bored very easily. And it's like I have work. I've been working since I was 16, then school, then, you know, COVID and all these things, and I just down here. It was just not consistent. So I went to Target, and another thing I want to do is do candle shopping more. I got me a candle. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's the sun. Hold on. Can you see it? Hold on. Whatever. It's a lavender candle, and it's 2 of them. It was $5. And I was like, I want to buy me some candles just to, you know, for self-care, but also while I do my arts and crafts. Guess what I found? I went to the kids section. I wanted to get oil pastels too, because I want to sketch out things so that hopefully in the future, if I make a business, I have some stuff sketched out, and also to keep up with my arts and crafts. Bam! Look what I found. Look, it's a punch needle canvas knit. It's a punch needle canvas kit. So look, this is what you do. You're gonna, yeah, you see. And I was like, oh, this could be part of my hobbies. It was in the kids section too. And then I got this paint by the number frame canvas kit. So you're painting by the number. And I was like, oh, they had so much stuff. They had how to make homemade bath bombs, a mosaic. They had, you know, bracelets and stuff. And I said, oh, I'm gonna buy me these. Both of them were $15. They have different types of knits. I said knits, different types of kits. Most of them are $15, and then the big ones is probably like 30, maybe 20 something. And I was like, we're gonna do that. And another thing I want to get into, again, like I used to do, is puzzles. When I was younger, I used to make puzzles. I used to draw. I used to make stuff out of paper, out of cardboard, hair clips. And I said, part of this journey of healing and becoming more secure is if I go back and do the things that I used to do as a kid, and also the stuff that I wasn't able to do as a kid, I can do it now. I got money now. I don't got money, but you get what I'm saying? So I was like, why not? And I want to do another video about skincare, because I have oily skin and I'm sick and tired of it. Like, I would put in nothing, and then after a while it's just oily, especially my nose area, and I hate it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show that with you guys. Okay, all right, let me shut my mouth. The thing I want to do is get posters and canvas portraits again like I used to. I want to get Polaroid films. I want to try baking, and I already cook, but I want to do baking more. Like, I want to do both, but I want to try baking. And when I was at Target, they got a lot of baking tools, and I am so excited. I plan on going to Michael's and Hobby Lobby because they are the arts and crafts. Shit, you hear me? Yes. And I was just like, if I keep on, I was like, you know, like, what does Stephanie want? What does Stephanie want to do? What are the things I never got the chance to do? What am I waiting on? Another thing is, so I lost my train of thought. So yeah, hold on. I remember, so I would like to make a business in the future and sell things. And I feel like maybe I won't be able to get that now, but at the same time, I don't want to put myself down of thinking like, what am I doing to reach my goal, to get closer to it, to be able to get a business? I can't just sit down and not get into my arts and crafts. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I may not be able to like sell things at the moment or create a business, I'm like, what am I doing? Am I watching videos on creating a business? Am I keeping up to date with my arts and crafts? Am I exploring myself? Am I going out? Am I being more open-minded than the usual? Am I, you know, trying different arts and crafts? Am I writing stuff? Am I thinking? Am I, you know, all these things? And I feel like maybe that don't really have much to do with creating a business, but you know, I just thought, oh, maybe I should watch YouTube videos about how to create a business and blah, blah, blah. And that's good and all, but like, am I keeping up to date with my stuff? And I was just like, the more I do things, I feel like the closer I get. Another part of that is doing YouTube. You know, I can do YouTube and hopefully get successful off of it, and then I could sell things with my YouTube channel because like the platform already gives me a lot of supporters, promo, you get my point. And I could just say, hey, I got a business, like, support it. And people already, and the thing is, like, when you are a YouTuber and you're successful and people love you and you're a good person, it's easier to get supporters to buy your stuff because you're already doing the work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me continue doing that. And I just want to show you guys that. And that's part of my journey. Another thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, self-care, being more selfish in a healthy way, not an unhealthy way, but a healthy way. Certain traits and behaviors that are unhealthy and I don't like. So like, I can be both anxious and avoidant person, but I'm getting sick and tired of those terms. Sometimes I feel like I can be codependent, and sometimes I feel like I could be very independent. And I feel like I need a balance. You know what I mean? I'm too intense. It's like either this or that. I could be hot or cold, 0 to 100. And you know, I'm trying to hear, but it's kind of difficult for me. You know, when I think of the word codependent, I think of you relying on someone all the time. It's like weak to me. That's what I think. And I have an issue with feeling weak or too vulnerable. It's like, because the way I grew up, you know, I didn't, you know, if I cried too much, oh, you cried too much, and, you know, basically, there's no such thing as emotions when I grew up with, especially with my father and his side of his family, and just being in an African household. So it's just like, I have a problem with trying to show vulnerability sometimes. Like, I can, but it's not that deep than you think it is. Like, I can make it seem like it is, but it's really not. And it's difficult for me, because when I think of codependence, when I think of sensitivity, I think of somebody calling me weak. Like, if I show that I'm weak, if I show that I'm scared, if I show that I'm a loser, you know, like I'm just a weakling, and I'm not. And there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. There's nothing wrong with being emotional, as long as it ain't too far and then you're not doing unhealthy behaviors. But it's just like, when I think of the word codependent, it irks me, like clingy and stuff, because I know some of that is me. I can be like that, but not all the way. I'm be honest with you. And it irks that side of me. Like, I'm be honest with you, I hate my anxious side way more than the avoidant side. Like, I don't like the seeming too clingy or too needy or too much to people. So it causes me to be like, no, I don't need help. So then it's like, I can be very, you know, avoidant or hyper independent. It's just like, because I'm afraid, like, of people telling me, oh, you're doing too much, you're too needy, you're too that. So it's like, I don't want your help, basically. And I have a huge problem with that. And another thing is, like, being in a relationship triggers, like, it determines if I want to use this term. If I'm with someone who's way too anxious to me, I'm gonna be a little avoidant with you. I'm not gonna lie with you. But if somebody's way too avoidant for me, now I'm anxious. And I hate that, because I don't know what it is. It's like when I'm avoidant, I feel like I have more control. Like, I'm just cool, calm, collective. Like, it's like I'm free from the anxiety. Anxiety is such a bitch. I hate being anxious. I hate it with a passion. But I actually don't like avoiding things either. It's still anxiousness in a way. You're just avoiding it. Either way is terrible. And being in a relationship triggers that a lot. I'm being honest with you. My boyfriend is a dismissive avoidant, and I am a fearful avoidant. So it's like, we're both avoidant in our own ways, but he's more more avoidant than me. Obviously, he's better. Otherwise, I wouldn't. But he triggers my anxious side. But sometimes he triggers my avoidant side. Sometimes he gets anxious, and then I'm avoidant. It just goes either way. And it was causing an unhealthy dynamic sometimes. It was like, it wasn't really balanced. But honestly, we're working on it. And honestly, sometimes it can be lonely. It can be like, ooh, giving him space a little bit more. Because I don't mind space. I really don't. But I feel like for me, I need to be with you a little bit, like a lot. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, space. Now I'm giving you space. For him, he don't need to be around you a lot. And then to say I need space, he just needs space. For me, it's like, hey, okay, this is like, we've been together. We've been seeing each other like maybe 4 or 5 days. Okay, give me space.
Also, it doesn't even need to be like 4 to 5 days in order for me to be like, okay, now I'm gonna give you space. I don't mind it if you even tell me, hey, I just want a couple of days to myself. Like, I don't mind that at all. But the thing is, like, if it's like going for way too long, now I'm gonna start to get a little anxious, because it's like, you don't want to see me. And I feel like that's kind of normal to feel that way, but it's just how you handle it that makes you like very extremely too anxious. So that's just pretty much it. If it's like I don't mind space, because I want space too. So you can always suggest it. But, you know, if it's like you trying to do like a week or two now, and like you don't want to, I ain't seen you for that, it might cause a little something for me. Unless you like in a business trip or vacation or something, that's understandable. But if it's like you're not doing that shit, it's gonna make me a little, you know. But you get the point.
Too much. For him, it could just, maybe the same. I would like to say the same, but it's just like, it may be a little faster. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes it triggers the anxiety side, like, oh, I feel abandoned, I feel lonely, like, oh, you know, it makes me feel codependent, as if he doesn't act like that either sometimes. Like, sometimes he can be, we had moments when he was more codependent than me. Like, so sometimes I should really stop putting myself down about that. But, you know, sometimes learning to be alone, I don't have an issue with that. I know how to be alone. I've been doing that since I was a kid, but sometimes I feel like I forget that feeling of being alone, but I can quickly pick it back up. But sometimes I feel like I have a bad mentality sometimes of the word of codependence or clinginess or being alone. Because it's sometimes learning to be alone, sometimes it is lonely, and that's so normal. We're gonna feel lonely sometimes. And I have a problem of like perfection. It's like there's no such thing as being lonely if you're learning how to be alone. Or if I think of being secured, I feel like secure people don't have days when they're clingy or codependent or emotional or you know, basically the other attachment styles, as if they don't have that. They just know how to manage it better. And sometimes I tell myself, Stephanie, it's okay to be in your feelings sometimes. It's okay to sometimes avoid things a little bit. It's okay to detach a little bit. It's okay to be a little anxious. Like, it's normal. It's just how you handle it. And you need to stop having that bad mentality of, oh, me being anxious when I'm there, it means I'm lonely and too needy, and it's disgusting, it's bad, and it's unattractive. But being avoided is a little bit more in control, it's a little bit more attractive, it's a little bit more in power. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's not the best. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much what I want to say. I don't want to talk too much. I don't know if this video makes sense, but I have my camera cut off. I just want to say that's pretty much, sorry, my nose is oily, so I'm always touching my face. I know you see that. That's pretty much all that I want to say for now. I don't want to talk too much, but I just want to say thank you for everybody who watched this video. Thank you for the extra subscriber, by the way. It means a lot. I hope we could get to 200. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. I hope it helped somebody. I hope I made sense. I feel like I'll be all over the place. I know I keep on saying that. Part of the process to stop doing that to myself. All right, bye, you guys. Just wanted to show you guys something. So I got me boba tea, boba waffles, and takoyaki balls. It's so cute. Look, this is my boba tea. Yes, I got regular, okay? I don't care. I didn't feel like having too much sugar. I'm already having waffles. And this is my waffles. And in here's the takoyaki balls in here. And hold on, let me see. It's good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna eat. Bye-bye now.